Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Clash Royale. I have some good news and I have some bad news. For those of you that were bored of the classic challenge, that is over. I had 9 amazing wins, all in a row, followed by 3 absolutely crushing losses in a row. So, we have a 9-win classic challenge chest. Let's crack that open and then we can discuss what we're going to be doing. So, in this chest, I've never had one of these. We have 1,000 gold, not bad. 5 mini P.E.K.K.A.s, 43 elite barbarians, which is actually kind of fitting considering the fact that the elite barbarians are the main reason that we had our 9 wins. I got obliterated. Straight up, I got obliterated. So I don't even want to discuss what happened in those losses. So, in today's episode of Clash, we're going to be regaining all of the trophies I lost whilst I was trying to make the Barbarian deck work in ladder. For whatever reason, it just wasn't doing well for me, despite the fact that the reason that I hit 4K in the first place was with an extremely similar deck. The only difference was the Elite Barbarians for the regular Barbarians. So, we're going to be testing out this. This is a Furnace Minor Princess. It's pretty much just a nice little chip cycle deck that we're going to be rolling with here. We're going to see how it works in ladder. And remember how fun it was to hit 4K the first time? Well, it's going to even be better this second time. So, we are against Zaun Zaun, or Zun Zun. I'm pretty sure that's the noise that Sims make. We're going to start off with the Minor Goblin Barrel combo. We're going to see what he has for us. He has dropped a Goblin Hut, not too bad. The way that he has chosen to defend against the Goblin and the Miner is with a Minion Horde, which has not worked out spectacularly well for him. His tower is sat on half health already. I'm going to have to drop a Minion Horde myself. For whatever reason, the Princess just didn't want to go against the Minions. Maybe she was scared. I don't know what was wrong with her. But he dropped the Miner. He dropped the little frosty elemental. He did, the Ice Spirit did do a little bit of work there, but it's okay. It's not too bad. This is very, very recoverable. Princess is currently working on his Goblin Hut. Oh, I see what we have here. Princess, kill him, kill him, kill him! Oh, the Princess is getting mega value here. We're going to drop the Miner down here on the right. How is he going to defend against the Princess? The Princess is going to get taken out, unfortunately, by the Fire Spirits, but that's okay because his tower is on very, very little health here at the moment. I'm going to log back his Barbarians because I don't really want him doing too much damage. We'll also get a little bit of chip damage off on his tower. I'm going to drop a Princess here, right in the middle, hopefully to take out any oncoming troops. I'm going to drop a Goblin Barrel. We have a Miner placed straight in the middle. He is, oh, I thought he was going to go straight for the Furnace. He dropped the Zap on the Goblin Barrel. That's probably a smart idea. We have to drop our Furnace a little bit deeper in than I really wanted. I'm going to drop the Miner on his Furnace. I'd really like it. Oh, damn. Okay, so we didn't manage to take it out. Hopefully we'll get a decent amount of damage off on that Furnace. We got it down to about, I don't know, about a quarter of its health, somewhere around there. I'm going to see if I can bait out a Zap or something. I'm going to, go on, zap the Skeletal Army. Perhaps we don't care about the Skeletal Army. Alright, well, fine. I'll drop the Goblin Barrel anyway. That's perfectly fine. We keep getting his Miner. He keeps dropping it on the Princess. Gonna drop the Furnace there. The Miner did get one swing off. I'm going to Miner myself. I'm going to drop a log. I want to start getting a little bit of damage off here. I'm going to drop the Princess as well. I'm going to drop the... Oh, I'm going to drop the Goblins back here. I was kind of hoping that they would do a little bit more. I was hoping that they'd stall the Barbarians a little bit. Some of them have actually ran back. We've used a Zap. We actually have a lot of troops heading towards us, but it's okay. We've logged some of them back. We do have our Minion Horde working. I'm going to drop the Goblin Barrel strategically here. I'm going to see how much chip I can get off on his tower and his Furnace. We do have a little bit. We managed to, it's on 200. It's really not too bad. Going to drop the Furnace myself. Going to drop a Skeletal Army. Going to see how long I can keep this going for. We don't have to... We can, between the log and between the Princess, we should hopefully be able to take it out. Go on, girl. Oh, nailed him. Perfect. And that's how this deck works, just in case you're curious. And how does this camera work? There we go, that's a little bit better, I think. It always seems as though I don't have hair in these videos. I really need to get something to elevate the camera. I really need like a box or something on the desk. Not too bad, not too bad. So you can see this deck is actually quite good. It's quite good. It's a pretty standard deck. We're gonna drop the princess right away, and we're going to drop a goblin barrel, see what happens. I wish... Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'm going to Skeletal Army, his Skeletal Army, and Musketeer. I don't really want to blow the log. I don't know what he's rolling with, but that'll cancel each other out. Okay, so we've got a bit of a better idea what this guy has. Level 10, which means my furnace. Unfortunately, my furnace is a little bit under-leveled. I'm going to drop the minion horde right here, just on the left to intercept his minion horde. I don't want my furnace taking too much damage. He missed 3 of my minions, which means I'm going to miner. My minions should get off a little bit of damage, just distract that tower a little bit. Now we have the miner coming in, and we do have the fire spirits. Managed to get 1 off on the musketeer. We are going to get his tower to about 1800 health, as is sitting on about 2300. We're going to drop a princess right here. Okay, we're going to have to Skelly Army. We're going to have to Skelly Army. I would have preferred to have used the Inferno Tower, but unfortunately we just can't. Our skeletons are pretty much alive. We're going to Goblin Barrel back here, see if we can have some shots. So, see what he does. Oh, and he has Skeleton Armied in opposition to our Goblin Barrel and our Skeleton Army. I think that is actually a pretty small amount of skeletons. I don't think I have to deal with those at all. If not, the Fire Spirits will clean them up nicely, and we are very, very healthy at the moment. I'm going to begin placing my my furnace just a little bit further away from the tower after he's done that. You know what you learn? You learn these things. What do we do here? I'm going to drop my miner just as soon as Musketeer is out of musketeering range. I think we're going to drop the Inferno Tower because not only am I expecting the... Well, the Musketeer is dealing damage. She's actually going to get quite a bit of damage off on me. Damn! Okay, I was expecting not only the Musketeer, but I was also expecting the... Oh, uh-oh. I was expecting the Hog Rider. That's what I was expecting. Go on, Princess! No! Do something else, would you? Okay, we're going to drop the Furnace here. This should clean up... Hopefully okay, we're going to drop our own minion horde because I don't want him getting the tower too low. Because I think that this is just about a lock. We're going to mine a Goblin Barrel his opposing tower. I think this is just about a lock, to be completely honest with you. We're going to log. We're going to deal... Oh, quite a bit of damage to his opposite tower. We're going to Inferno Tower. We're going to Princess here on the left. We're going to see if there's anything we can do to just completely throw him off. We do have the Inferno Tower working on his Hog Rider. We do have our Princess working on his other tower. We are going to log down his remaining tower. We're going to also Furnace as well. And unfortunately, that's pretty much all she wrote. Good game, Element Trick Shot 360. Good game. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, good game. Thank you. That was pretty good. That could have went either way. You never know. Like, his minions were a little bit lower level than mine as well. It's never really fair, especially when I first like a level 10. I'm level 11. I see loads of level 10s in my bracket. It makes me feel like a noob. It makes me feel a little bit newbie. We're going to start off with the Princess. We're going to drop a Goblin Barrel. We're going to see what he does here. Let's see what he does to counteract this. So we know he has arrows, he has a zap. Alright. That should mean that he doesn't have any defense against the minion horde, which we have placed in a really bad position. So let's see what he does against the minion horde. Does he have a rare... This guy has an answer for everything! Okay, so hopefully some of the minions, and he has... So we see most of his deck at this point then. We do have the miner working on his tower. And what we're going to do now, we are going to... We're going to Skelly Army is what we're going to do. And we're going to Princess. Oh, God, just turn them all into mush. This is really bad for us. That's an incredible amount of damage on our tower. That was really, really poorly set up by me. My headphone cable's getting, like, messed up with my arm here. I think that we need to set up a furnace. I think that we've got to set up a furnace here, guys. So I'm going to... He only has arrows and zap, so we don't have to worry about him removing the furnace with anything. He is level 10, so he kind of has to deal with that. He's just dropped the Inferno Tower, so going to go with a Goblin Barrel, see what happens there. And he has minioned it. They always get a few shots off, though. Like, no matter what, luckily, they always get a few shots off, even if they do get, like, minions. Really, the only thing that, like, immediately puts, like, stops them in their tracks is the good old... we're going to have to... I'm going to Skeletal Army here. The only thing that really puts the goblins in the tracks is the zap. But he did just zap the Skeletal Army. We do have the... Oh, Princess! I thought she dodged it. I thought she just truffle-shuffled out of there. We're not doing too bad. We are reining this in a little bit. We do have... Oh, he placed the minions on the wrong side completely. We did get a little bit more chip damage off. We do have to worry about this. The Fire Spirits will take care of his minions. We don't have to worry about that. I'm going to Inferno... I think that I'm going to Inferno Tower here. Yep, okay, we're going to Inferno Tower. We are going to place a Princess all the way over here to get a little bit of damage off on his Fire Wizard. Fire Wizard? Off on his Ice Wizard. Not Fire Wizard at all. We're going to drop the Minion Horde here. We're going to Miner here all the way over to the right. We have achieved his... Okay. Alright, so we've managed to get his... arrows, which means he doesn't have it for either the Goblin Barrel or the Skeletal Army, which is a massive positive. But will he have them again for the Minion Horde, which he has just immediately dropped on us? We do have his tower on an abysmal amount of health. We're going to drop the Miner and the Log all down at the same time. We're going to Furnace straight in front of his Hog Rider. Is he going to be able to finish us off? And match over! Cracking work. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, he's angry. Oh, I love it. That was really, really close. Oh, we're getting low, are we? Okay. That puts us on slap bang 3,900 trophies, which is not too bad at all. This deck is actually treating me quite well. I quite like this deck. Well, we're going to leave it there. And in the next episode, we're going to embark on episode 4. I can't believe we've slipped back into this series. Episode 4 of... Road to 4K, because we did reach the goal, and we have managed to just slap ourselves straight back down into Noob Town. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop this video a like and subscribe for more daily Clash content.